Hello, I'm Tom Hedberg from the National Institute of Standards and Technology, and today I have with me Kevin Fischer from Rockwell Collins and Greg Sondag from Geater Machining and Manufacturing. We're here to talk about today the digital thread and the D2MI project, or the Design to Manufacturing and Inspection project that we cooperatively worked on between NIST and Rockwell and Geater. How you doing today, Kevin?
Very good, thanks, Tom.
Excellent. Greg, nice
Good.
to have you here.
Excellent.
So Kevin, tell me a little bit about this digital thread concept and how it all fits together.
Well, Tom, it's been a great project to work on. We've seen some great opportunities through the project here, and we've seen the challenges that we still face as we want to work on the capabilities to make this an industry-wide capability and practice here. What's been really great is that we can look at how we're now taking CAD models, and in the past where we've just had CAD to CAD interoperability capabilities, we're looking at how do we extend that into the manufacturing and the inspection downstream, and how can we really benefit from taking models that we design a product in and do the manufacturing, do the inspection there. And we believe that's where the real benefit's going to lie for us.
So Greg, being a small business in manufacturing, working with your different customers, are you seeing benefits in this whole digital thread concept from where you are coming from to where we're going to now? How's it really looking to help a small business?
As far as us from a small business perspective, we really see some potential benefits here with just accuracy of information, not having to communicate back and forth multiple times with our customer on what they're actually looking for. The clarity of the information that's there is really much better, and that produces a quality part, a better quality part in the end.
Mm-hmm. So Kevin, can you talk a little bit about the digital thread concept from a Rockwell perspective? How do you fit into the overall process, and how that information that you're building or putting together at Rockwell, how does that then go to Geater?
So let me do that two ways. Let me tell you how we do it today and what the project opportunity is here and what we've been working and demonstrating here. Today, we need to create a CAD model, and we can't put all the information into the model, so in addition to that, we have to create a drawing. The CAD model has a lot of the information, the drawing has the information not in there, and I have to give both pieces to Greg and his team in order to manufacture the part and to inspect the part. Ideally, and what we did with the project is demonstrate that the ability is there today now to take that information that's on the drawing and actually embed it in the CAD model. I can hand Greg and his team just the model, and he doesn't need the additional drawing information. It's all buried within the model, and he can feed that right into his CAM and his CMM systems for manufacturing and inspection. It takes a lot of ambiguity out or discrepancy if there happens to be something between a drawing and a model.
Mm-hmm. So Greg, then once you get this data from Rockwell, can you talk a little bit about how the new data or this new approach is helping you compared to what you are doing today?
Well, what it's really done for us is our process as a whole doesn't change. We're still able to take that model that we're receiving and pulling it in, but instead of switching back and forth between CAD and PDF prints, we've just got it all right there in front of us. In some instances with the CMM, it's even data that's interpretable by the software to automate a lot of that programming process.
Excellent. So can you guys tell me a little bit about the benefits of this digital thread concept? What will it bring to the industry?
I think for what it will bring to the industry is it makes companies like us more competitive, because it allows us to take software that we've already got, we don't have a large investment there, and give these guys, the larger customers that we're serving, the product that they're looking for at the quality standards they're looking for.
So Kevin, is the digital thread process or concept, is it ready to go today? Can we push go and start running the whole process through the digital thread?
You know, Tom, as much as we see these opportunities and eyes light up when we can see what we can do for efficiency and time, or we see what we can do to improve quality or remove steps for error to be introduced and things like that, and as much as we'd love to be doing it tomorrow, there are some challenges still ahead of us that we've found as we've gone through this project here. It's not all just about the technology and the CAD systems capability to pass off to the CAMs and the CMMs. There's got to be a cultural shift there too in the way designers think. Today with the CAD systems, we can do things when we put on geometric dimensioning and tolerancing on a part in a model, for instance, and when that's in a drawing, you can easily interpret that. But if you do it in a certain way on the models, it means something else downstream than if you do it a different way. And we've got to figure out how to do those in a way that really is useful and gets the intent across when you pass just the model information down. That's an example of some of the challenges we have.
Well, I really appreciate your time today, guys. Just wrapping up, one last question in 1 or 2 words. Tell me what the digital thread means for industry.
Game changer.
Accuracy.
Well, you've heard it here. Digital Thread Project could really help change industry and help bring the efficiencies that they're looking for and solve some major problems that they're dealing with today. If you want to find out more about the digital thread or the Design to Manufacturing Inspection Project, please visit www.nist.gov. Thank you and have a great day.